What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my hardcore. This is incredibly late in the day because I spent a lot of time redecorating this room. As you can see, it does not look all plain smooth stone and everything. I replaced the stairs on the sides with spruce logs and cobblestone. The farm is actually fully grown right now, which I'm pretty happy with. I like the look of it, all grown. And I don't think that there's any spots missing. So, yeah, pretty cool. Like I said, this is probably where it's going to stay. Because we have this awesome machine, which I've used a couple of times already. I have a bunch of baked potatoes ready to roll. There's some more somewhere. There you go. And going to be doing two things in this episode. First one is setting up our melon and pumpkin farm down here. I just did cobblestone walls for these ones because this one does the rest of the levels don't really need to be super fancy because I'm never gonna go down here. These ones are gonna be the fully automatic ones, and I think what I'm gonna do, if I haven't mentioned already, is I'm gonna go into this side as well, probably the same depth, so we'll have two rooms of automation. And this center line, or center two lines, I don't know. I guess I'll probably take it out here. So this center line here is, here, I'll just poke a hole through there. You can see it goes down to the second level. I plugged it up because I kept falling through. And then when I was digging out this wall over here, I came across this awesome ravine, which has a ton of baddies in it. And this little hole right here where this one zombie is, I'm not sure how well you can see that or not. There was a couple of dozen mobs inside of that hole. And by a couple, yeah, like a couple of dozen, like there was probably about a dozen zombies, dozen skeletons, a couple of spiders, and a bunch of creepers. They were all just having a big old party in there. And it looks like he's holding some smooth stone. I don't know where he would have picked that. Oh, I guess maybe right here. But yeah, I don't know if their AI is tracked them into there or what, but we have a big old ravine here, which is going to be really awesome for... As you can see, that zombie just went right in there. Weird. This is going to be awesome to explore at a later date. We got to go light it up a bit, but that's fine. So I'm going to go grab some of my redstone, which I think I've left upstairs on our third floor up here. And we'll get to making... This one doesn't go up, Dwight. I really need to light this one up, actually. This side is dark. These will do for now. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to get my stuff, and then I'll see you guys back down in our farm. Alright, so real quick in my creative world here, I was testing out a couple of melon farms. This one right here is the Doc M farm that he was working on, or that he did with a couple of his buddies. However, the design may be still good. You actually lose a lot of melons, or is that this design? I can't remember. But the one thing is that you can't till these soil anymore underneath glass, and I'm pretty sure he brought out the melon thing with 1.6, but it may have just been with 1.6, and when 0.1 or 0.2 came by, they fixed that little error there. So this one still works. It runs off a daylight sensor, and it has a cart that goes underneath right here and sucks up all the melons underneath it. However, I don't want to have to run a daylight sensor down to here, and then this is already a, what is that, 8? I think it's 8 wide. By however long system. Well, it could go as long as you want, I guess, but this system is pretty wide, and it uses daylight sensor. I could set up a clock, but I just didn't. So then I looked up Mumbo Jumbo's melon farm here, which is a good design, but it has this giant like bulk that comes out the back here, which I'm not a big fan of. It is, what is that, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide, which is pretty cool. He has a set clock down here that runs off of items that get transferred in between here, and does basically what these guys are doing here. And it'll lock this once, and then all this stuff transfers over, and it just exchanges the pulse. Didn't like this one either. It works okay, and it's a cool design. I was working on something else over there, but it was kind of poopy. Over here, though, is my own design, which is surprisingly enough, I'm actually kind of proud of. And I'm proud of it in the sense that I was able to kind of do something without like sitting down and referring to something over and over. I just sort of merged a couple ideas I got from DocM and Mumbo. The one I got from DocM was the cart down here. Now this is a mine cart with a hopper in it that will activate once a melon has grown to pick up seeds, and it'll cruise underneath all the dirt blocks. This glass here doesn't actually have to be there. This could be dirt if I wanted to, but glass makes it easier to see the stuff while I'm showing you now. The only problem is that to light up the center track, I did have to put a lever underneath it, which I'm not a big fan of. Maybe I'll replace one of these grass or the blocks in the middle here with a redstone block. I wonder if that'll power all of them. Let's check that real quick. And then we take this, we connect that, and then if we get rid of this, nope, it doesn't power the blocks adjacent to it. But even still, that one block will save us a block that goes down there. So this one can actually go down, or come up rather. This is the scale of how big and wide it is. And this is the output here. The cart comes down here and deposits them in these hoppers. And these hoppers can be taken anywhere. I just brought them over 3 and into this. As you can see, it's pretty good. And the top half here is actually a mix of the sugarcane design here, which is a fantastic automated design. I really like it. It has, I believe you guys told me it was called a bud switch like that. That when it sees items being updated up here, it updates itself. And so there's a furnace with 23 items in here, a block of sand, and that's the same design here. Is actually the same exact design, almost completely up until this back half over here, which I'll get into in a second. So these are built to update every time a melon grows next to these blocks right here, which I don't know why these are grass. Actually, oh, I guess they're pulling grass from over here. But say I've already tested this a few times, but say a melon grows inside of here, it breaks it immediately, and you can see the melons are actually getting pulled up from underneath. Now you can get a couple of melons in like that. You can see them get all sucked up. And the reason that is our little minecart down here that goes through and picks them all up. Now, this third lane right here is actually needed. Because I only had 2, because I figured that the cart would only have to go underneath the 2 dirt blocks that the stuff is on, and that this third block doesn't matter. But it does something on this way around, on this side, where it picks up blocks from this middle block here, from this middle lane or column or whatever you want to call it. So you do need 3 lanes per farm, I guess you could say. I'll show you here what it will actually do if we only have 2 lanes. So that should work. And I lost my melon block. Probably shouldn't have done that. There we go. Pick that one up. So those ones will actually get picked up. It's these ones over here that don't. As you can see, the cart is now done. It's back now. So if we do this again, and now it's going back, it didn't pick up these ones. But as soon as we reconnect this, and all the melons get picked up. So we don't lose any melons this way. So this is 100% efficient at collecting melons that pops out, which I'm pretty happy about. And so it just brings the melons from here, drops them in the hoppers, and then puts them in a chest. And my phone is going off like crazy right now, so I'm going to just shut that off. Anyways, I'm gonna go get the items, and then we'll see you back in the survival world, or hardcore world rather. All right, we're back in the hardcore world, and I'm going to make just one of these, just to kind of build it with you guys, and then I'll cut away, and then I'll build the rest. So real quick, we need to set out our pistons, I guess. I guess really you could do whatever, but I'm trying to make this. I'm looking at a screenshot of it here. I'm trying to make sure that I do it the appropriate height, because I don't want to tear too much into the ceiling if I don't have to. I don't want to tear into the ceiling at all, actually. So maybe we'll make this will be the top height right here, and then we'll move on from there. And what blocks do I want to use? I think I'm gonna go grab more of these, which still boggles me that how fast you could break these with an axe. I don't know why they still have the properties of wood, but they do. It's always been so strange to me. So we're going to take those, come back down here. This is going to take a little bit longer because I do have to double up, but whatever, it'll be fine. So this is I was trying to break it like I was in creative. Let's get some dirt. We'll use that as a little platform. Okay, so this is going to be the very top block. So this is where the redstone's going to go down, and our pistons will be right behind this. Let's go about that long, because we're going to have the machinery, I guess, over here in the back. I was double tapping like I was in creative again too. I need to stop playing around in that world. Okay, so how many is this? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, 11. I don't mind if it goes all the way over on this side. We'll take out 1. We'll make it 10. So that's 10 pistons, which go here against this wall. And then we have our 1 that faces up right here with sand, which I do not have, so we will get sand. Actually, I think I'll just use gravel. I think I have gravel down here. Come over here. Nope, it's always the top one. I do not have sand, but I do have gravel. So nothing can consolidate. What can we get? We don't need that many repeaters. I make a lot of stuff in bulk when I build stuff, so I tend to always have like, I don't know, 80 plus of something. Like I'm never gonna really go through this many repeaters or redstone torches or anything. It's quicker to bust it all out and call it a day. Okay, so that's good. Our track will go underneath here, which I don't know if I should replace this or not. We'll get into that later. But for now, we need to put on this, and then we need to get up there for our furnace that goes right next to this, which keeps it updated, I think is the reason behind this. So let's try to get this into place. Oh man, that is difficult. We'll put a block there. Do one of these. There we go. I don't know if it needs to be facing out. Like I've always built them facing outwards. So who knows? So we need to put 23 of a block in here. Just do it like this. We don't need that much gravel on us anyways. So that's good. And then we have a comparator coming out of this block, which means I need a solid block in my inventory, which I guess we're using these. So let's just use that. And then we're going to be tearing into this back wall if it's not already obvious, because we're going to run out of room here. So comparator comes out of that. And this can be replaced. There we go. And then we have... I think I'm doing this right. The screenshot I took is actually backwards to what I'm building it as right now. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing this right. Because our redstone needs to run across this. Come on, go back in my inventory. Thank you very much. Nice, very nice. We do not need that. Let's put a couple of stuff up on here. We need repeaters next, so we'll keep that. And then I think I'm trying to debate here, because that comes off and we need a repeater that goes right there. Best scaffold ever. Repeater, which then powers this whole line. There we go. And then I think that part's actually done. The bud switch. Let's check it. So if we put something here, yep. Okay, so our main mechanism is done, which I think that's probably the easiest, absolute easiest thing for us to do right now. Personally, I'd like to till this and get this going, but or get the stems already growing, but we got to do the back half over here, which means our train tracks, which are going to go underneath these 3 blocks right here. So we're going to get rid of our dirt, and then I don't know if the curve of the track matters. If that has to be out one more for it to pick up those corner runs, so we'll definitely have to see that, or watch it. See that? We have to watch it. Okay, so we do. One thing I like about powered rails. I was just praising you, powered rails, and then you go and embarrass me like this. I was gonna say they don't connect to each other, and I meant that more in the sense of they don't connect to each other in like turns and stuff. But as you can see, let's get a chest down here. So next episode is episode 50, which I'm excited about, which is not going to come out until next week, which is unbearable for some of you, I'm sure. I'm sure you guys want to see that right now, but I'm perfectly okay with it because I'm still prepping. We are going to try to kill the Ender Dragon after this. I do have a couple of goodies to show you guys at the end of the episode, so I am happy about that. So let's do this the correct way. So no, not gravel. I want a cobblestone. Thank you very much. Actually, let's switch these. We'll switch our picks, that way we have our silk touch one out. And then nope. Then let's get one of our amazing redstone blocks, because it's super resource friendly, and that a lever is way more resource intensive. So why bother with levers when you have redstone blocks? There we go. And then, you know what? Screw it. Let's just put redstone blocks under all of them. What do I care? Here we go. This will be the redstone line of Oh, we can't put dust on it. I was gonna say, well, I was like, can we just put dust? Cause that'd be easy. All right, there we go. So those ones have to stay powered, and then it comes all the way down here, hits this wall, and then it takes itself home with all of its goodies. It is a long trip for it. You can shorten this line so you don't use up as many tracks, but it doesn't matter to me. Okay, so that's good. Let's put our dirt back. There we go. That's good. And then this block against here is where I had my glass on the other one. I think I'm probably just going to put full stone. But we'll get to that in a second. So, ooh. I guess we'll just have to use a lot of hoppers. Maybe I'll have a, if I keep it like this, because it's going to dock on this side. And all of my, I wanted to transfer the items all the way over here. We'll just use a bunch of hoppers. I mean, I've been talking about wanting to waste more of my iron, so that's a great excuse. So let's take a look at the other side here and make sure I don't mess this up. We need to connect our line to this line up here, because we're sharing the pulse that we get from the bud switch. Take out our beautiful wall back here, which I will probably replace with more cobblestone. Oh, darn it. Okay, so we're sharing this, so we need to get another block out like this, and then it's actually 2, yeah. Not a comparator. We want redstone. We want one of these. There we go, to boost the signal. And then we take our redstone, and then we bring the turn inwards to keep it more compact. So there we go. We got our redstone signal here, which we will then reverse by putting a torch right there. And then we have our track come here. Or we can even bring the redstone down even further, like right there, and then put our torch here. And then actually, I wonder, yeah, that's not supposed to be powered anyways. It's supposed to be a regular track, because I don't want that one to be powered. I wonder if this will work with a block. Like if we have a block here, right there, or rather one of our fancy blocks, and then I'm just testing stuff here now, guys. Okay, so that would work right there. Not bad. So that'll light that, which powers this block, which powers that, and it sends our cart out as demonstrated here. Again, it's powered, and then it turns off. Not bad. Okay, so that made it a little bit more compact. We need to take this out, though, and put some hoppers underneath it, which I think I'm going to have run. Let's do it under the wall here. And then we'll connect all the farms to this one single lane. And then this lane will probably carry out over on this side. So we got to take this out too. So right now they're not going to be connected. I'm not going to do that this episode. Mainly because it's already super late in the day, and I got other things that I gotta go take care of. So what we're gonna do. Oh man, it's gonna be lower than that, huh? Well, then I could probably just do it here then, and then we'll still have a floor. Okay, so this guy is going to lead all the way over here. I don't know why I look how many hoppers we have. So many. Now we'll make more too. Okay, there we go. And then we have a powered track on this, which is where our guy will sit. Our fancy block here. More fancy blocks. In fact, we'll just make this whole little area here fancy blocks. Even here, because it does not matter. There we go. And do I have a cart? Yes, I do. Nice. So we put our cart there. Not bad. And more fancy blocks. And then we'll make this cobblestone. Actually, it didn't even need to be this big, did it? Where's our cobblestone? Cobblestone. You know, I'm gonna make it at least one big like this, or one out. That way, it doesn't seem like there is anything really being hidden back there. So difficult to dig around a wall. This will work. There we go. And we are out of cobblestone, so let me grab some real quick. Alright, and our wall is filled in. The top here, though, not sure what I'm gonna do. I don't have any of my stone on me, so, or my wood, rather. So let's just make it the same as the ground here. And we're good. Now, the only thing that I feel like this farm needs is light. You can see our cart going through. It's actually a good test for it. And it's coming back out. All is well. So there we go. I have a hoe here. And I heard that as long as there is a seed in tilled land, that it doesn't need to be watered. But I don't know if water still increases the rate of melon seeds, of melon growth rather. And then we can put in whatever block we want here. Maybe that block. That's not so bad. Should we do something like this? Whoa. My block placement's been really buggy lately, as you can see there. And someone was telling me that that double click actually comes from clicking in between the frames that Minecraft is reading or something. And that's the reason why it does it. And if it is, that's crazy. That is a problem. Okay. So there we go. We got one of our farms set up, guys. I'm pretty happy with it. And right here we can fill in all of our blocks. I could have filled under our wall there too, but it's fine. So there we go, and then those will be taken all the way down to the end here once they start growing. But until then, we're just gonna have a hopper full of them until I get the transport system set up. But that's gonna do it, guys, for the farm. Pretty happy about it. It's pretty bright down here. I may even add in another light in the middle, which I think is this block right here. Yeah, maybe we'll put it in the ceiling instead. I don't know. Let's get our block back. Okay, so I have one more thing I want to show you guys for this episode before we take off, and we got to go upstairs for it. Like I mentioned in earlier episodes, that the Enderman battle is only going to be as tough as my gear allows it or disallows it to be. So I got my Burning Beast Dark Bow here to power 5. I also have 2 other books here that I want to add to it, Infinity and Flame. Infinity being the biggest one that I really want. So we'll put that one in and then see how much Flame is going to be 15. But I'm not 100% sure if I want to add that or not. Does flame work against the Ender Dragon? I mean, technically he's a dragon. He should be immune to flame, yeah? Or fire, at least. This is my armor chest right here, which we have three books of thorns too, everybody, which means I could get my fancy pants to 3. My pillow is still good, and I can't remember if you guys said I could put them on helmets or not. I guess we could check real quick. You can. Okay, awesome. So how much is that? 19. What do we have on there? Aqua Affinity Protection 4. That's not so bad. We'll put Thorns 2 on there. I'm okay with Thorns 2. I could make it combine 2 of these and make it Thorns 3. It's just, you know, I think Thorns 2 is better than having no Thorns on everything. Our Super Booties are going to be getting replaced as well with new boots. Why don't you guys leave a comment to what you want the new booties to be called? Don't have to be called booties. It could be called anything. But I have Feather Falling 4, and I have a few Protection 4s as well. So those will go on the boots along with the Thorns. And over here in the tool side, I have a couple of Unbreaking as well, which I'm happy about. It took me... these are not easy to get. And 1 Fortune... Over here we have Fire Aspect 2, which I'm going to add on to Space Jam, which I think it costs 14 levels? 13 levels. So Space Jam will be getting Fire Aspect, and then maybe looting, if my experience allows it. So anyways, we are basically set, I think, at this point in time to get going into the end and killing us an Ender Dragon, and maybe after killing him, maybe have a world download. And by maybe I mean yes to both those things. Both those things are gonna happen next episode. So if you're excited, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It's just, you know, thumbs up everywhere. Thumbs up, some comments, do everything, because I'm excited. 50 episodes I feel like is maybe a little too long to get to the Ender Dragon, but I wanted to be safe, and I like building things, so we got there at our own pace. Why aren't you eating? What's wrong with you? My guy was like scared of potatoes there for a second. I don't know what's his deal. So anyways, I'm going to go back to my farm, my skeleton farm. I'm going to pick up some bone meal, get some experience, and put this stuff on my armor. And I will see you guys Monday for an epic battle.